Hey guys, what's up? It's Frank from gearcouch.com, and today, and on behalf of Positive Grid, I would like to introduce you to their newest product, which goes by the name of Bias Pedal. Effects pedals always played a huge role in the history of guitar tone. When the first Distortion and Overdrive pedals hit the market, they were a huge relief because guitar players were able to get an overdriven or distorted tone without cranking their amps up to the point where they would almost be deaf. Bias Pedal gives you the possibility to start your own tone revolution because you get to be the pedal designer from the inside and the outside. In the next couple of minutes I'm going to walk you through how the application works and how you can start creating your first unique tones. Alright guys, first I would like to show you how to open Bias Pedal in your digital audio workstation, and for my demonstration I'm using Reaper, but it will pretty much work the same way in any other workstation. First we open a new track and then we should give that a name. In this case we call it Bias Pedal, and then in the mixer view we just choose Bias Pedal as our plugin. And there we go. Right out of the box, Bias Pedal comes with a nice library of factory presets, which will give you an idea what kind of models are already included. We have different fuzz pedals, for example. You will find classic distortion pedals, such as the DS1, but you will also find things like the Tube Screamer, for example. Now I would like to walk you through the different sections that are included in Bias Pedal, starting with the clipping stage. The clipping stage defines the characteristics of every pedal, whatever it is, distortion, overdrive, boost, fuzz, you name it. You have different parameters here, like for example pre-low cut or pre-high cut, to adjust the amount of frequencies going into the distortion in the first place. You can also play with gain and distortion. You have a bias adjustment to make the pedal sound warmer or a little bit colder, so to speak. You can also choose between different topologies like silicon, JFET, MOSFET, tube or germanium. The output stage of the pedal will give you control about the tonal response of your pedal. You also find the pre-low cut and high cut parameters, a distortion control. You can choose the topology as well with the same parameters, germanium, silicon, JFET, MOSFET and tube. And on top of that you have a 3-band EQ to fine-tune the overall sound. It also comes with an output and a mix control. On top of that you also have a tone control with 2 different modes, resonate and tilt. In the resonant mode, a higher value will boost more high frequencies and keep the low frequencies where they are. In tilt mode, a higher value will boost high frequencies but reduce the lower frequencies by a bit. The third section, called Power Module, gives you the possibility to define the touch response and the compression of the pedal. You can do that by adjusting attack, release, the amount of compression, output and the compression ratio. You can also increase the headroom or decrease the headroom by choosing another voltage. For example, a pedal that normally runs at 9 volts can have more headroom if you let it run at 18 volts and vice versa. Remember that for further fine-tuning you can always use one of the 2 available equalizers, and you can put them at pretty much any place within the internal signal chain. Now I'm going to show you how easily Bias Pedal integrates into bias effects. The tube screamer that I just saved, I can simply recall by add effects, and then for drive you will find the strong TS that I created before. Just put it into the signal chain, and then by hitting record in your digital audio workstation you can start recording. Now let me demonstrate you the mighty pedal match feature within Bios Pedal. It's pretty similar to what the amp matching feature in Bios does, only here you could choose one of your real-world pedals and transform it into Bios Pedal. To do that, we have to find a pedal within the factory presets first that would be, well, very close to the pedal you want to match. In this case, I decided for the tone blender. Let's go to the pedal match block and record our source. Now that we've done that, we can record the target. In this case, I'm going to use the MXR Custom Shop Il Torino Overdrive. Now that that's done, we can simply go to the match block and compare the two signals. Alright, I hope I could give you a little insight on how Bios Pedal works. For more information, simply visit the website address that you can see right here. And, well, see you soon.